Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about something very important. Equipment. So, you know how important it is for Corsair to have the right spear. You need that techno legendary spear. You need to make sure that you're getting the bonuses on it. So how do you do that? Let's take a look today into exactly what you need to do whenever you're upgrading your common items to legendary items. First, you have common items, correct? Common items. So they're gray. We'll call them gray. They don't have anything other than the Alliance of All Kingdoms on them. And then I'll come back here, but we move up to the next rarity, which is rare spear. So the rare spear is blue and it adds one faction to it. So you have the Alliance of All Kingdoms and then you have another faction here. So these units that are listed here, anything in the Dark Domain is going to be getting the buff not only from Alliance of All Kingdoms, which is 4%, but you're also going to be getting the Dark Domain buff since it's listed here. So that's 8 total percent for any Dark Domain unit in your deck. Everything else, any other card that you put in the deck with this is going to be just at the 4%. So moving up, we'll take a look at the next rarity, which is the epic item, the epic spear. So you can see again, Alliance of All Kingdoms. This one has Magic Council and it has Dark Domain on it as well. So that would mean if you have Magic Council cards in your deck, they'll get the 17% buff here. And then if you also have Dark Domain units, they also get the 17% buff. But any other factions like Kingdom of Light, Techno, and Forest would only get the Alliance of All Kingdoms buff with this. You also get the introduction on the epic item of a set bonus. So if you have a set of the, I'll go and show you here. Whenever you have a faction bonus the same for your weapon, your armor, and your amulet, you get a plus 10% bonus. So that bonus applies to the faction that you have the bonus on. That's across all three items. And you can see here, the base is 24.5%, and then 10% of 24.5% gets added to it. So in this case, you can see the damage or the attack speed increase there. So you get 3 factions with the legendary item, and you keep the faction bonus that has rolled over. So how do we go about upgrading our equipment in a way that we can keep all of this in mind and get to where we want at the end of the day? Let's go back down and take a look at a common spear merged all the way up to a legendary spear. So I currently have this spear here, which has Dark Domain, Techno, Kingdom of Light on it that you saw before. My goal is to get a Magic Council spear, and if it has Forest on it, that's a plus because I don't currently have that on a spear, but I'm really looking for Magic and Dark Domain together because of the type of decks that you would play, like this Meteor deck here. You're gonna have Magic units and you're gonna have Dark units at the same time, so that's pretty beneficial. So let's go ahead and go down, and we're going to be merging our common spear up into our legendary spear. So what do we want to look for? So we already have this epic spear here that we saw. It has magic, it has Dark Domain. Right now I have 2 others as well. This one has magic on it, but it has Techno. This one here has magic and it has Kingdom of Light. So what we want to do is possibly merge another one up here and see if we can't get a magic with a forest before we start merging these out. So see if we have magic here. We don't have any magic here, so maybe we can merge a forest, this forest here, up and also get magic on it. So we might try that, but first let's go down here and we'll be merging these together, these common spears, to see if we get the the magic that we're looking for. So let's go into the forge, go down. Let's add these. Since they're common, it doesn't matter what order they're in. There's no bonuses on any of these. You would just put these in any order since they're common. Moving forward into rare, epic, legendary, well, you don't merge legendary into rare and epic, we will show you which order you need to be putting these in. Let's go ahead and merge this. All right, looks like we got another forest. So what we want to do is come down here. Like we said, we want to take this forest unit and merge it into an epic to see if we can get magic on it, right? Let's go ahead and look at this spear. So we merged all of our commons together, and what happened? We added the forest bonus. What we want to do now is click select on this. We'll move it up here, and I'll show you why in a second. We'll go back into forge, and now what we can see is, see this little check mark down here? That means I have it equipped in one of my decks. So I know this is that forest one. That's really the only way to check here, and that's very important because we need to put this first. So we put that there, we merge out. In this case, I really don't care which ones I'm merging out. This is our forest one. These other three are ones we don't care about. We're going to be merging into this forest one. What is going to happen is we're going to have so I guess I can merge and show you what's going to happen is I can merge this together. We're going to have that forest stay on there. But what happened here? We added dark domain. Now you can see that the bonus here, the new property set forest alliance. So the set bonus is forest. That was not just because it was first. So what happened was the forest alliance was first, so we were definitely keeping that faction no matter what. The dark domain faction got added randomly from all of the other factions. Any of those other factions could have been added to this epic spear. The set bonus that pops up is a 50-50 chance between the forest alliance here and the dark domain here. So 50-50 shot between the current faction that you put and the new randomly added faction. It's a 50% chance. That is where most people have a fault in their understanding of how the set bonuses work. So now that we can see, we can go back and look. We have this set bonus here. It is the forest alliance. And then we added this dark domain. The reason that you want, like I said, you want to pick that that alliance first, or that faction first, and put it first, that would be the one that you definitely want that set bonus on, because then you have a 50-50 chance of that. But if you're not getting that, then you're only getting a 50% chance of the random added faction that you have. So definitely make sure you're putting the faction that you really want in this item first. Back down to our epics. Like I said before, we want to, let me find it here. We want to upgrade this one. This is the one I want. I want Magic Council. I want Dark Domain on it. So we're definitely going to be taking this. As you can see, I put my Magic Council first on this one, and then Dark Domain was added randomly. And then the set bonus was that second added random Dark Domain faction. So it can be either one. What we're going to do now is take this and upgrade it into a legendary. So whenever you take an epic and upgrade it into a legendary, what's going to happen is you're going to be taking these two factions. They're definitely staying the same. The set bonus also staying the same now. Everything here is staying the same. The only thing different in going to legendary is you're adding another faction. So let's go ahead and go in, and this one will be a little bit easier. Let me just make sure. Yes, because we only have one Dark Domain spear here, so we can go ahead, click Forge. We'll see our Dark Domain spear. We'll click that, and then we'll add the others on top of it. So this is the one that I'm going to be upgrading, the one with Magic Council and Dark Domain on it, and then the other 3 will go away. So let's take a look at what we get. We get Forest Alliance, like I said earlier. This is what I was really hoping for. Now I have a legendary spear that is almost maxed out with Kingdom of Light, Techno, and Dark Domain, but I also have this spear that has Magic, Dark, and Forest on it. So I have all of my factions covered whenever it comes to a spear. I got really lucky there, but it's all about luck. That last faction is just 100% luck on the remaining factions, what you can add. So I hope that gave you a little bit better of an understanding on how it works whenever you merge from common to rare to epic to legendary. I do have another item that I can merge here and show you. So let's go ahead and look at this epic one more time, just to give you another instance of it. Maybe it will come out a little bit different and be that second random faction. So let's go up and we'll see. I already have 2 epic swords and they pretty much cover everything that I need them for, actually. So these swords really don't mean much to me. So let's take a look and see what we can merge here. So we have Magic Council, Dark Domain, and Techno. Let's take Magic Council, since it's a different faction. We're going to go ahead and select that like we did before so that we know that this is the correct one. We're going to go ahead and go down here. We're going to merge this out, right? So we're putting that Magic Council here, and then the other 3 are going to go away. What's going to happen is we're going to have the Magic Council faction for sure, another randomly added faction, and then the set bonus is going to be a 50-50 between those. So since I want the Magic Council faction on this sword, I want to put this one first for sure, so that I'm definitely getting that in there. So let's click merge, go in here. See, this time it was different. So we added the Kingdom of Light faction, right? I picked the Magic Council. We added the Kingdom of Light randomly, but the set bonus was actually that second random one. So it just goes to show you, you can't always determine what your set bonus is going to be. That being said, I'd say the only thing that it really makes that big of a difference on is going to be the spear, just because it plays such a big factor into Corsair. And with that, you can see that you only get about 2.5% difference by having the full set. And I mean, that's good, but it's not game breaking. It really is not game breaking. 2.5% isn't the biggest deal. And that is, like I said, this equipment right here, maxed out legendary spear with that attack speed on Corsair, is the biggest difference you're going to get with the set bonus. So I really don't think it's like huge to go for. Make sure you're trying to go for it, but it's definitely not a necessity. I also wanted to make another point here. It's worth not upgrading to legendary at some points. So if we take a look at these items here, I'm going for chainmail that has Kingdom of Light as well as Techno on it. That's my personal goal. So what I've been doing is merging Kingdom of Light rare items together and trying to hit that Techno item on it. So right now I have this Kingdom of Light and Dark, Kingdom of Light and Magic, Kingdom of Light and Dark again. But let's go down here and look. So if we look, we have this Techno, we have another Kingdom of Light here. So let's go ahead and select this, and then we're going to go ahead and merge these out. So I'm going to put the Kingdom of Light item that I selected, that I put into the deck here first, because it has this check mark. And then we're going to go ahead and add these other units, or these other equipments in here. And what we're going to get is hopefully a Kingdom of Light with Techno on it. So let's see what we get. So we got Kingdom of Light, And we got Techno. Look at that. I guess it's the perks of making the video, get a little extra luck, you know what I mean? And we got the Kingdom of Light set bonus on it, which is what we really wanted. Really glad we went through with this one here. Let's go back. And then since I got that, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it into legendary, but if I hadn't got that, I wouldn't be merging these into a legendary to maybe try and get that Techno on there. So if I had hit like another Kingdom of Light with Dark Domain on it, I wouldn't be merging these 4 out to try to go ahead and get the legendary and maybe hit Techno on it. What I would be doing is keeping these 4 here and then waiting until I get 4 more blues. I wouldn't be merging them. What we're going to be doing now though is we have this selected and we're going to be merging that up. So let's go ahead and go to Forge. We see that this one is selected, so this is our Kingdom of Light with our Techno on it, and then we'll go ahead, click these other ones here, put them together, merge that out, and hopefully we get, I don't know, dark? Magic. Okay, I can deal with magic. So really happy about this piece of equipment here. You got to see how it evolved up into what I really wanted it to be. Take these steps and work through them on your own and make the best of your equipment. With that being said, I hope you learned something from this video today. We're going to be going through in a different video which weapons and which armor equipment are better for certain units. You know, example like a spear definitely being better for Corsair because of that attack speed. I felt like that needed its own video, so that won't be in this video, even though many of you asked me for it. I really do appreciate all the feedback that I got from reaching out to you guys and asking you what you wanted to see from this video. I hope that this was informative. I hope it brings some light to how you're merging up through these different tiers and what you need to look for so that you don't waste those resources. The resources here are just so invaluable. They're hard to come by and you don't see them often, so it's really not that good to waste them. If you did learn something today, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out greatly and I definitely would appreciate it. Make sure you head over to twitch.tv/afriendgaming, follow me there, and head over to the Royale Discord server and give me a chat. Tell me how you liked the video. So with that being said, have a great day.